Well, the time has come. Only one reason I have this. I got to clean some tracks off because it's time for this machine to head out of here. Actually, several pieces of equipment are heading out, but to start with, that and the dozer are heading off to a clearing job, so I need to get the grapple off of this and get the tracks shoveled off so that we can haul it and not have mud falling off going down the road. Oh boy, it is packed on there too. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up and shovel off one side while it warms up, and go ahead and disconnect that grapple. I'll probably just sit it over here out of the way for now. I don't know when this machine will ever make it back here, and but somewhere where I can grab it with the backhoe and take it out back and put the bucket back on, because that's what I'm going to need where it's heading to. So one thing I'm noticing is a lot of wear on my two big main hoses. I figured out where one was. It was pinching it somewhere right in here. When I curled it, I had some tape on it, but it looks like I just need to zip tie those hoses up a little bit better, because that's eventually going to cut into that and make that an expensive hose to replace, because it's about 12 feet long. All right, let's take the grapple off and put the bucket back on. I know the camera does not do it justice on how much dirt that is, but it's like 12 inches deep on each side. It's probably 1,500 pounds of dirt is what sticks on the undercarriage of these machines when the mud's packed in there pretty good. So that is cleaned off. I want to sweep that out of the way, spin the tracks a little bit more, park this over here, and then go ahead and pull the dozer out and clean it off. And I may take the track loader, since I don't care how muddy the tracks get, and blade over this right here and maybe try to knock these ruts down a little bit and clean this up a little bit, just so it drains a little bit better, because it's going to be a couple weeks before I can really do too much more over here with everything I got going on. Well, I must admit that this is a first. I'm actually kind of pissed off about it. I came over here to get into the dozer. It's been sitting here for about 3 weeks. Doors shut, everything, and it appears something has decided to take up residence in my dozer. I guess it was a mouse or something, but it has completely destroyed my seat as far as taking all the fabric off of it. I'm a little upset about that, and I'm to the point right now, if I find it, I'm going to kill it to death with my bare hands. Probably came in that hole right there. I'm a little upset about that. It's probably a $1,000 seat. I'm not too happy about that right there. Can't have anything. The only way I can figure it got in here is that I don't know what that hole is right there, but I've opened up the battery box over here and you can see straight through, which I don't know how anything got into the battery box, but you can see straight through. So I don't know why that's there, but you can best believe that that's about to get covered up. That really frustrates me. All the stuff to chew out here, and we have to get in the cab and chew my seat up. Well, I wasn't planning on using the dozer to dress this up, but for some reason I feel the need to run this thing and get everything nice and hot, and maybe run if there are some mice in it, see if they won't come out of it. Can't have nothing. Well, I guess I'm going to get the tracks muddy on it, because I'm going to blade over all this and grade it out some, I guess. It's frustrating. Well, I ran the dozer some and got it nice and muddy, shoveled it off, and it's muddy again driving it 20 feet. The joy. So hopefully whatever critter was in there, I didn't see any mouse turds, which is unusual because normally they're everywhere when there's a mouse in there. So I don't know, maybe that ran them out, whatever it is. Regardless, it's going to a job tomorrow, so it'll get used some, and hopefully whatever critter is in there will be gone. So this just needs to sit here and dry. It's time to rise and shine. We got some equipment to move today. I'm gonna go down here and start up the 220. We're gonna load it up, haul it down to the clearing job, and come back and get the dozer. Watch the sun come up this morning. loaded up, ready to go. Well, we just got unloaded back down here on the big clearing job that I've worked on over the past couple of years, where it was so wet and drained everything and cleared all that. That is the last section, probably about 3 acres that I cleared right there. It looks like the grasses came in really well, and that's actually turned out to a nice little pasture right there. But yeah, bringing the excavator and the dozer down here. It's a little too wet to work today, but it'll be here when I get back in town to start clearing some more trees over there. Gonna get rid of those piles and clear some more trails and another little opening back over there through the woods. Time to load the dozer up. So I'm gonna let Donnie take it down there and drop it off, and that'll give me an extra hour to start working on some more stuff around here, and got some jobs to go look at, materials to get ready for hopefully gonna go try to put that overflow in on my last pond out of town there and wrap that job up.
What's up?
It's nice just to show up at 9 o'clock on a Monday morning and
isn't that nice?
take a little, done moved 2 machines this morning and still made it here by 9 o'clock.
Oh, I thought you were just starting work at 9 like me.
No, some of us have.
Some of y'all have to get up early?
Get up early. Huh. Why am I back?
Why are you
Well,
back?
we want to check on the pond and
yeah.
this nice road that you have to get down here now.
Look at this nice road.
Isn't it? It's just pristine. The kids are knocking gravel all in the...
Well, they're just making the turn a little while.
Oh, okay. With their side-by-sides?
Yeah.
Hey, this turned out to be a nice little path back here.
Yeah, it worked out. I even got some gravel down here.
I see that.
The road bed.
Well, as it rains on it and you drive on it, the gravel kind of comes up a little bit. If that's the worst muddy spot right there, I think everything's going to be okay.
Not too bad.
So no more plowing through the mud. Hey, it looks like the pond's actually holding water. We should have, no, we'll go to the other one next and see how empty it is.
Yeah, we'll see how empty that is.
Since it doesn't hold any water.
Yeah. Your warranty work.
My warranty work.
Yeah.
Yep, got water all, heck, the little fish bed's almost underwater up there.
The whole bottom is covered.
So it looks like we're about 4 more feet from being full.
Yeah. The boat might sink before we get there, though.
James, you might want to dip some water out of the boat.
We're gonna toss the.
But James said the island was going to be underwater looking at it. Yeah. You know, from over there. That
yeah, he said
I'm going to have to lower that overflow or something, because that island's going to be underwater.
He
but
said you built the island too low.
Too low, too low. Let's walk down here and check out the old measuring stick. I can't read the numbers on it from here. People said you made them too small.
Well, they're right. Well, you know who made the measurements?
You.
No,
James.
James. James made the measurements there.
About 4 more feet. About 4. I'm sitting here looking at the ring right there.
Yeah, it's close. The ring's on the water though.
It is.
Yeah. So probably about 3.5.
About 3.5 more feet.
Yeah. You can't read those numbers.
I can't read the numbers.
You should be. Everyone should just be happy that James even put numbers on there in the correct order.
In the correct order.
That next little big number sign there, that's 6.
That's 6 feet.
Yeah. So we're past the 5.
All right. And when you put it in there, what was it at?
It was less than 4.
Okay.
Not much less than 4.
Not much than 4. So coming on up.
So my video comes out today. I figured we put 1 million gallons of water in over that rainstorm we got.
It's still probably flowing in pretty good too, isn't it? Your well? Oh, we got to check the well out today since there's sun.
Oh yeah.
I see a little water pumping. Little water. Well, that's good. Almost all the stumps are covered up now.
Yeah.
Filling up the pond.
Yeah.
You almost didn't make it to the pond.
Come on, man. What are you talking about?
I have to go get Jackie and see if she can throw that a little farther.
She'd hit out there.
Hit the island. There we go. We got out of the debris pool. I thought James picked all the sticks up. Is he throwing them out to the pond?
Apparently.
Oh, okay.
Burn barrel right there. Like a little miniature oil slick.
No, not an oil slick. Just a.
It's the straw that we blew onto the side.
The crud. That's gonna make a pretty nice lot right here.
Yeah.
So, up here looking at the where the road's gonna go and potential some more clearing back there in the back to one lot right here and the second one over there, which obviously would be a lot of clearing, as this one's already clear. You could be a really good neighbor if the price is right. So looking at it, got to do the road coming in probably next month. So getting everything lined up to see what we got to do next.
I don't know why you didn't give me a channel for my PVC.
I didn't know there was going to be a well down here.
I guess I'll have to bring the.
Looks like your well's pumping a lot of water, Jeff. Oh, I mean, sorry, it's coming out the pipe.
Look how clear it is.
It's nice and clear. Pond's not going to fill up now. We can make it look real impressive by doing this. Look at the flow. Full pipe. Yeah.
I did a test that I don't even think I put in a video yet. 7 gallons is what I'm getting.
7 gallons a minute. You put a bucket under it.
Yeah. Put a bucket.
So how many is that an hour? What's 7 times 60?
420 gallons an hour.
420.
Yeah.
What is that times 24? Well, it doesn't run 24.
We maybe get 6 hours during the winter.
That's it?
Yeah.
So for the people that haven't seen your channel,
it's about 25,000 gallons a day.
You have the well set up completely on solar?
Correct.
Let's do a little quick walk around.
All right.
That sure is a lot of water coming out of the woods right there.
And you see what color it is? Oh. Well,
Did you probably saw the shadow.
Yeah, we gotta do some editing work here.
There's a lot of runoff coming out of the woods up here.
Yeah. A lot of runoff from the woods.
A lot of runoff from the woods. So you have a 100%, this is just purely, that water's being pumped out of the ground by these solar panels.
Correct. And then I've got a piece of unistrut, so now that it's stopped raining, my unistrut goes across here and all that.
And it'll cover all that up?
Yes, it won't stay looking like that. Yeah.
So these 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 solar panels.
Yep. 240 volt.
240 volt are powering the well pump.
Right.
So you don't have a battery bank. So it only, as soon as the sun goes down, pump cuts off.
Right.
And then the following day, when the sun comes back up, mid-morning or so, it getting enough juice to start pumping.
Yeah.
So I guess those times from when the sun's coming up, the sun going down, does that affect like the well pump as far as like not having enough power to?
So the RPS box.
Yeah.
This big box here with mounts to the back of the unistrut. So it's a controller.
So when it doesn't have enough volts, so it's not sitting there trying to burn the pump up.
And if the pump runs out of water, it also senses that. So if we somehow get down
I
past where the pumps,
I don't think we're going to have a problem now because there's water flowing out everywhere.
water's flowing out of the ground.
Which I am so glad it was a drought when we built this pond. Could you imagine trying to do this right now?
Yeah.
It would be a mess. Oh, you built a little pad and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Look at there.
So yeah,
It's pumping.
you see, it's in my unit.
It is in conduit.
So I've got a cutoff.
But would it pump more if that was hooked up to if you had a hard power line running over here?
Yeah, it's the pump will do with a pressure tank it's 10 gallons a minute, and without it's 15.
Okay. So you're getting about half the flow you could,
Right.
but also it's not really costing you anything right now to
Correct.
power that.
And then also summer we'll get more, obviously.
All right, well,
So this is my project for today, to finish all this up.
finish your door up on that,
Well, to put all the wire and conduit and put my cut.
clean it up a little bit.
Yeah. Never ending. And the deck.
The dock will get done one day.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is you had it framed up before the pond filled up that far. So like I said, about 3.5 more feet, and that should put water about halfway up those rocks, the big rocks.
Yeah.
And that whole ring will be the fish beds right there. And all the stumps are just about covered up, minus that one right there.
That one there is the one that's laying sideways in one of the trenches.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And so that part was above the trench.
So
that's why it's
pretty deep, but I mean, still another 3.5 feet is going to put that 2.5 feet underwater. Alrighty.
There's some dirt.
You just have water oozing out of the ground everywhere, Jeff.
Yeah. Well, I bought a slump.
Well, when we first walked it, we thought the 5-acre pond was going in here.
Yeah.
And then
it could have.
Well, maybe.
Yeah. Well, maybe not quite.
So that is what is running over into the 5-acre pond, and holy moly, would you just look at that. Oh, we need to clean the trash rack off. Stop, I gotta do some more maintenance.
That's why I invite you over.
He invites me over. The pond that everybody says wouldn't stay full. Well, it just requires some runoff, and that pond's nice and full, and it's just a trickle down effect.
Look, the drought stopped.
The drought stopped. It's funny what happens when the drought stops.
I foresee you falling in.
If I get wet, so what I'm going to do is pull off the big stuff right here that will clog the pipe up, like so, and then we cheat, because the pine straw and stuff, it'll wash out.
Oh, I ain't there. That was metal. That's how often I've touched it.
I can tell.
The ducks are coming to see why you're getting rid of their water.
So we're raising the pond up down there faster now. And we just kind of clean it off and put it back up. Look at there. They're coming after me. We better leave.
Make the duck mafia.
The duck mafia. That's a nice little pond when it's full.
Come here.
I'm just gonna have to come hang out over here more.
Yeah.
I kind of like your lifestyle. Get going about 9 o'clock, go down there and check the ponds out, feed the ducks about 10:30, figure out what we're gonna do for lunch.
Oh yeah.
Pizza party. No pizza. I haven't either.
See, there's your duck.
Which one?
You want the orange bill? The only one with the orange bill.
The only one with the orange bill?
Let's quack.
That's Let's Quack. Well, there it is. To the people that said the pond wouldn't ever fill back up, it has.
And it's gonna stay full. You know why?
It's gonna rain.
That pipe thing over there?
Oh, you're gonna start pumping water up here?
We have to. If we get another drought, it's still gonna be full.
It looks right nice looking out of your house, doesn't it?
It looks so great.
So great.
So great.
So great.
Especially since there's no trailer there now. You just look right out here.
Look right out the kitchen window, not look at the side of Josh's camper.
Yep.
And a school bus.
Yep.
This turned out really nice.
Now we just need some green grass.
We got a green pond at least.